Hello wonderful people, my name is Deepika Goswami. So आज का जो टॉपिक है दिस इज द मोस्ट रिक्वेस्टेड टॉपिक आई गेट टू हियर फ्रॉम माई फ्रेंड्स माई पियर्स नेवर जब भी वो किसी इंटरव्यू के लिए जाते हैं they get hard time to crack any interviews and they wonder why they're not able to crack the interview. So in today's video I will be helping you guys with the topics which will help you clear any interview, ace any interview in one go. See, what mistakes we make during an interview is the main thing which we need to focus on in order to work on it, the opportunity areas what we have. So today I will be sharing top secrets for guaranteed selection in any interview. So the first topic is body language. Now when I say body language, be it an online interview or an offline interview, it matters the most. Basically, it is a very in-depth topic. However, I will be sharing quick highlights. Why body language matters the most? Because whatever actions you do from your hands or while walking or entering the room or even when you are sitting on your computer or laptops and giving an online interview, your eye movement, your smile, your posture, all of this is very important and it can reflect positive or negative reflection of yours. जब मैंने body language की बात करी and online offline interviews की बात करी, we know that body language matters the most. So now, when I talked about body language, what things you need to focus on so that it can reflect a positive attitude from your side so that the recipient sitting in front of you is taking your interview, the interviewer can, gauge that you're the right kind of candidate. So first thing would be making a right eye contact. So whenever we are speaking, कभी भी हम किसी से बात कर रहे हैं तो उनकी आंखों में आंख डाल के देखना बहुत ज़रूरी होता है so that it can, it creates a bridge between two people that yes, we are having a conversation and it means something. Second thing is, you will be sitting always straight. And this is the most essential point whenever you're giving any kind of interviews or you're sitting in any professional setup, you need to sit straight. So posture matters the most. So when I say this, so what happens? Basically when you will sit straight, like अगर आप प्रैक्टिस भी कर रहे हैं अपने इंटरव्यूज के लिए और मे बी आर सिटिंग फॉर एन इंटरव्यू, तो आप ट्राई करिए कि आप स्ट्रेट बैठेंगे, आपका बैकबोन हमेशा स्ट्रेट होना चाहिए, आपके आई कांटेक्ट हमेशा सामने वाले पर्सन से मैच होनी चाहिए. इट विल बूस्ट योर कॉन्फिडेंस फ्रॉम विद इन, राइट? एंड यू हैव टू मेक श्योर दैट यू हैव अ वेरी positive smile on your face, and this can't go wrong. Basically you have to be very careful when you are smiling. You can't be like giggling on the call, but you can't be very upset or sad on the call. What I mean to say that you need to balance your smile portion when you're talking to somebody. It should show a pleasant smile on your face when you're speaking to the person and you're giving your interview. Now अभी जो हमने बात करी, it can go with both offline and online interviews. अब जब हम online के अलावा offline interviews के लिए जाते हैं तो वो हमारी बॉडी लैंग्वेज में लाइक वी आर सिटिंग, हम कैसे देख रहे हैं, हम कैसे बात कर रहे हैं, इसके अलावा भी काफ़ी चीज़ें नोटिस करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जब आप रूम में एंटर करेंगे, राइट, तो यू हैव टू ओपन द डोर फ्रॉम योर लेफ्ट हैंड, right, and enter inside the room, and then don't turn back and close the door from your right hand. Okay, what you need to do, you need to enter the room, open the gate from your left hand, and then slowly close the door, just facing the interviewers, like you're just seeing the interviewers, and then slowly close the door from your right hand, right? So you are not moving back and closing the door like as usual we do, because it can lead to a bad impression. So it is regardless of any job opportunity you are going to appear for, you need to make sure to follow these little tips so that you can, directly make your first appearance go right with them. Which means when they say it takes 7 seconds to make, assumptions about any person, they are right, because what you are doing in your initial 7 seconds is by your body, right? Making right eye contact, putting a pleasant smile on your face, sitting straight, and then entering the room. So the next point is be a good listener. So when I say this, so understand please, there is no harm, actual no harm when you ask somebody like who's your interviewer to repeat themselves once again, right? You can simply say, I beg your pardon, because of this reason I couldn't hear you. I'm not able to hear you properly. It especially happens during an online interview. So make sure you are, making sure all the parameters for your online interviews are aligned, be it your Wi-Fi connection, your laptop, your computers, your headphones, and everything are working fine. You please check them before any interview, like for appearing for any interview rounds, right? Because it matters a lot, because you need to understand this. The person who is, taking your interview is nobody but an HR or maybe a working professional who has n number of tasks aligned. Along with that, they have many candidates to interview for the particular role you're appearing for, right? So there may be 10-20 people before you and 30-40 people after you as well, right? So you need to understand and give importance to their time. And how will you do that? By listening to them. Be an efficient listener. Whenever they're asking for any questions, you need to be very, very attentive that what they are, saying. And then you're good to go, because it leads to a very great impression, because you are able to ace that question in one attempt. This is, being counted as an attempt for you, because obviously what the other person would think of you, that oh my god, this person is not able to understand what I'm asking to him or her, so of course is he the right person for this job role? So yes, be a good listener. Now, when everything is on check, you are a good listener, you're able to understand the question, you're able to understand that, what is going around, you have done your homework. When I say homework, you definitely have to read about that job role. And this is the key point actually, that whenever you are appearing for any interview, don't think of it like ये तो छोटी company है, ये बड़ी company है, I will appear for this one lightly, and this one for this one I will prepare the most. No, please don't this way, because it creates a habit for you, because you are an individual who has skills, right? So if somebody has skills, they will be able to showcase those skills in every situation, right? जैसे कि अगर किसी को चाय बनानी आती है तो वो हर सिचुएशन में चाय बना सकता है. इट इज नॉट दैट कि वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ इंडियन स्टोव पे चाय बना सकता है, राइट? वो यूरोपियन स्टोव पे भी बना सकता है. सो इट इज एज सिंपल एज दैट. If you have skills, you need to showcase it and don't take any opportunities lightly. Now, when all the points are on check, हमने अपनी body language का ध्यान रख लिया, we are able to understand the question, we are, keeping a positive smile on our faces, then what it is the time for? It is the time for, giving the answers for their questions. Now it is the most difficult part, and it is very subjective also, because different job opportunities require different set of skills, and along with that they require different set of answers. But we are preparing for basics right now. So what we'll do, I'll give you one great tip in this. Whenever somebody has asked any question to you and you are lagging in your English and you're not confident enough that I would be able to crack this or not, understand this, you don't have to use your fancy kind of vocabulary in front of the person, because they are not looking for that. They require somebody who can understand basic English, or maybe who can understand basic things and are able to put through their ideas in front of anybody in a very basic language. So you don't have to showcase your American accent or British accent in front of them, right? Also, please try to attempt each question as a communication, right? Somebody asks you a question, okay, tell me about yourself. So you have, jotted down a couple of things, couple of points that, okay, I need to tell this to them, my name, my family, this and that. And you just start and don't end, and it takes you forever to give a introduction about yourself. And what this will do actually, you must have seen actually, I'll give you one example. You have seen people that they have asked them a question that, tell me about yourself. In that first question, they were able to, disqualify that particular candidate. Do you know the reason why? The reason behind that is the way they are attempting the question. It is very much important to create a communication between your interviewer and yourself, so that they can understand that they are talking to a working professional or maybe a fresher who is looking forward to become a working professional. So make sure whenever you are, just giving the interview, try to make the conversation as light and communicative as possible. Now हमने बॉडी लैंग्वेज के बारे में पढ़ लिया, हमने हमारी स्माइल, बीइंग अ गुड लिसनर, इसके बारे में समझ लिया, कम्युनिकेशन इज द की समझ लिया. लेकिन इसी से एक रिलेटेड पॉइंट होता है विच इज कॉल्ड एक्सप्रेशन. नाउ आई विल से एक्सप्रेशन इज द की हियर. रीजन बिहाइंड दैट इज, अब मैंने कह दिया कि आपको कॉन्वर्सेशन क्रिएट करनी है with your interviewer or with the person you're talking with, but it should have a line, a very thin line, which shows and which makes you a professional person, right? And it sets your professional boundaries. When I say this, I have seen people, what they do in an attempt of trying to be very cool and friendly with other people, they tend to forget the thin line, because they over laugh with the person, or they just try to show that they are very cool, and they try to mock, they try to crack certain jokes, which is not appropriate in a interview, and especially in a group discussion. Try to avoid that. Instead of that, you should reflect that you are a very positive person, you know how to build a healthy conversation, and you know that what are your skill set. And the foremost thing is, you need to showcase your skill, and you know the right ways that how you can showcase your skills in front of the other person using very minimal basic English, and with right attitude, with positive smile and right body language. These all were a little brief about the points which I keep in mind when I am giving any kind of interviews. And it is not that I have learned it in a day, right? I have 5+ years of experience working with multinational companies, so definitely I have appeared for n number of interviews. I can't just tell you that how many interviews I have appeared for, and definitely it takes a lot and a time also to learn all of this. So with that, I'll make sure that I will make you learn all the skill sets I have gained through my career. Now when we have learned all this, so lastly, what you need to do is never ever forget to take a feedback for yourself. So you are done with your interview, you think it's a positive interview or a negative interview, always ask your interviewer that what are your feedbacks, like what they think of your interview, that particular interview about yourself. Now इससे क्या होगा, चाहे वो वर्क अपॉर्चुनिटी आपको मिले या ना मिले, बट इससे आपका एक फायदा जरूर होगा, यू विल गेट योर अपॉर्चुनिटी एरिया. तो लाइफ में सबसे ज्यादा ग्रो वही करता है जिसको पता होता है कि उसकी अपॉर्चुनिटीज क्या है, राइट. सो अगर आपको किसी ने बोल दिया दैट योर अपॉर्चुनिटी इज यू कांट मेक सेंटेंस फ्रेमिंग इशू है, राइट. So you know your opportunity area. So next time whenever you will be appearing for any interview, you know what is your homework, right? And you need to focus on that because you've already worked on so many things. Now you just left with one thing. This is why you are not able to, appear or clear this interview right now. But in future you'll definitely be able to, because इतनी सी ही तो कमी रह गई थी, right? अगेन, अगर आपका सिलेक्शन हो जाता है देन व्हाई यू नीड टू आस्क फॉर द फीडबैक, बिकॉज अगर आपका पता चल गया आपको कि आपका अपॉर्चुनिटी या फिर आपका गुड पॉइंट बैड पॉइंट क्या है, एंड आपने उसकी वजह से वो पर्टिकुलर इंटरव्यू क्रैक किया है और आपको वो फीडबैक मिलता है, सो यू कैन काउंट दैट एज योर स्ट्रॉन्ग पॉइंट्स, your positive aspect, and you can utilize that in your life. So yes, both ways never goes wrong. You always have to ask for the feedbacks and definitely try to inculcate in your behavior the very right moment. From there you need to start being grateful if you're getting a compliment, and if that is an opportunity for you, start reading about it, start learning about it, and ace it the next time you get that opportunity. So the summary of what we have learned today is body language, always keeping a positive and impactful smile on your face, being a good listener, always sit straight, expressions are the key, try to build a conversation instead of just answering their questions, and lastly, you always have to take a feedback for yourself. That is all for this video. I hope you liked it. If you liked the video, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and try to share with your friends who are really into NEET, because I know a couple of people who really miss on chances because they can't appear for an interview round because of their confidence issues or maybe the English skills they are lagging on. So yes, we are a team and we know how to help each other. Bye bye.